So, slot car friends, today we are at our home track. Last week I had a race with, I will turn over the camera. I had a race in Almere with the, there's no power on the track now, with the Lister. I brought the Lister and a Viper, and now from our club members I borrowed Marcos. The Lister does perform very well on our wooden track, but I tried it on Carrera over there, and I didn't practice over here, so I was too busy for it. I can show you. I was busy with something else, and that is the race I'm gonna do on 4 October with the GT3 series Oxygen. So yeah, there's a lot of work in it. So I didn't have time to practice with my own cars for the Almere race. So as I said, this one does perform very well on our wooden track, and this is always a car that you can bring to every kind of race, on wood, on plastic, on whatever. And I've seen the performance of the Marcos, but now I thought, how can I do a simple test? How the grip of the tires? How is the grip of the tires? And does the car going happy tail in the corners without influence of my controller? So what I do, I trim down the voltage of the lane to 7 volts. I will start a race, and the car drives by itself, and then we can see what how the behavior is of the car, and which of the 3 cars does the best lap time. So let's set it up. We start with the Revo, and with 7 volts the car should stay on the track. So, and in 3 minutes the car will also has been warmed. It has a warm motor, so the behavior should be all the same. So I'm going to start the race. Go. So the tires are not warm enough, because in the first corner he's off already. But let's see how it performs. I've got 4 minutes of time left, and here you see what it does in the corner. So I did an extra tire cleaning. So let's see what it does now when it runs into the corners. Here you can see that corner is very smooth. Those corners are smooth. No problem. So in the tight corners over here, he's a little bit wiggling. Here, very smooth. No problem at all. Here we go for the corners. And the best lap of this moment is a 13:07. So the next car on the track will be the Viper. And let's turn on the 4 minutes race. It's already running, yes. Put him on the track with power, and there she goes. And first, let's see how she does in the smallest corners, and that's this piece of track. Oh, here, because there has the Lister also, no problem. But in this tight corner it did. And if I'm gonna film it from the back side, we can see this if it's very happy tail, and it's not at all. So we can say that the performance of the Lister on a Carrera track with the same tires, the same motor, so all the specs are the same. This is just a standard Revoslot. So there she comes, and let's see what she does in this corner. That's a little too late for me. We see that all cars with the normal flow is no problem at all, but in the tight corners there are, especially the Lister is happy tail. So let's see what now the Marcos do. Well, okay, it follows the line very smoothly, and after this I'm gonna check the speed of the cars on the same conditions than at 12 volt, or maybe I'm gonna check on the same volt that I'm driving. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, and then see how the motors perform, because there is also a lot of difference in the motors how longer you run the motors, the quicker they are. Now just have a look what the cars of performance is with the same pinion, same gearing, the same motor and the same tires, maybe a little bit small difference in diameter. Let's see what they do on the 7.8 volts that was around the volts I was driving on the track. And let's see, miles per second, kilometers per hour, 17.1, rotations of the wheels, and the amp draw of the motor. So the Lister or the Viper runs, weight 7.6 kilometers per hour, and I did already the other ones. The Viper 17.6, so I have to do the 0.6 around it, and the Marcos was 17.7, and the Lister was 18 kilometers per hour. So they're all driving the same at 7.8 volts. And if I race, I will turn it up until 12 volt, of course, but this was the comparison what I was driving on the track. So maybe the cars are different when you drive them 12 volts. So that's why I did 7.8 volts. So there's not a much difference over there in the kilometers per hour. But the Lister is not behaving very well in the small corners. The Viper does, and the Marco does even better. So now let's do a race at my own with my own controller, and let's see what the difference then will be. So I'm racing now on the normal conditions, and the best time is 10.93. So it's 12 volt now. Yes, of course I can try to film it and to race, but it's only for the impression of this YouTube movie what I'm going to do now, what I'm doing now, because you cannot race and film and setting the best time. So I'm gonna stop recording now, and you have to believe me, I'm run 4 minutes with the 3 cars, and see which car is getting the best lap. So see you in a minute.